Hey everyone, welcome back to Restoration Rescue. Today is a huge day on the channel as we're not welding. All right everybody, so today is a big week as we're not welding. Finally, it's been a long time coming, but we are done welding for now. We have gotten to a spot where we're ready to move on. So what we did last week though was welding. So I came in here, we put in some new panels on both sides. This side I did off camera, that side I did on the camera for you guys, as well as we knocked out the transmission tunnel, which that took a lot of metal beating, like I said. Make sure you guys check that video out. If you're not subscribed to the channel and you are new here, please do consider subscribing to us. Helps us out a lot. Make sure you smash that like button and tell us what we're doing right and doing wrong in those comments below. But what we are doing today is exciting. We are finally gonna move the frame outside. We're gonna clean out all the items out of the cab. We're gonna push the cab outside, hopefully. And hopefully we're gonna be doing some sandblasting. So let's get to cleaning and hopefully sandblasting. All right, so we finally have this thing ratchet strapped and cleaned up. So we ratchet strapped it back to the frame so that it's nice and secure. And what we're gonna do now, for the first time in 8 months, this cab is gonna be leaving the garage. All right, so we have our Sandblast booth kind of set up now. We have it all ready to go. Obviously, we have found some things that we're gonna have to patch up when we flip the cab over. Like we come down here at the bottom, right here, this needs to be cut and spliced and we need to put a new piece of metal in. And the same with the other sides as it's a little far off, but that's easy to be taken care of. Not too much big deal on the bottom. The bottom of this cab looks pretty good as most of it is new metal. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna sandblast at least the bottom, see if we have any other rust, and hopefully not, but let's get to blasting. right, so that's awesome. We did find a little bit of rust right here. Not anything too major, something that I can probably knock out really quick. We still have the other not rust to take care of on the bottom, which is just cutting out and moving that piece because it was too small. And I've seen that before online where people have to cut it and add metal for that bottom brace. It happened on both sides, so we got to get that taken care of. But as far as this being the only spot of rust on this side of the truck, I'm not too worried about it, which is good because that's just a minor amount of rust that I found here. So you see that we only went up to a certain point, and there's a couple reasons for that. So one, I didn't want to be up here going like this all day and hurting my back. But also, number two, this is going to be the line where we do our undercoating versus paint. So right here is going to get primed. Once I cut this out and redo it, we're going to prime the whole thing, and then we will paint it with a bed liner, which we already have, but that's coming up. A couple of things I want to address about this. In the first sandblasting videos about a year and a half ago, I didn't wear a respirator. I got a lot of comments about it, and you guys are right. You need to wear a respirator when doing this. We have an N95 mask that we got. It's 20 bucks. It's worth it. It's gonna save your lungs. Thankfully, I hope I didn't do too much damage, but I wore this the whole day. You can see how black and how dark this is. That's all the crap in the air getting into my system if I wasn't wearing it. Also, eye protection is super important. I just wore a pair of safety glasses, kept me clean and kept me safe, and you can kind of see I have a ring of where I was wearing it, which is good because that kept all that stuff and all that coal out of my eyes. Now, that's going to be a wrap for today, as I've been out here all day working on this, getting it out here, getting this tent built today. I want a big shout out to Shane, my friend, who came over to help me, and my parents today. Make sure you guys do help us out and subscribe to the channel. Make sure you guys smash that like and drop a comment below. We'll see you guys next Saturday when we continue sandblasting and keep working on this truck.